Hello everyone, Felix here. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I tried to unfortunate well, I went where do I start? It's been a whirlwind of the past few days. I am very glad. Been very spoiled to go on this trip at all. And I unfortunately am not finished putting together my slides. I did manage to get like at least more than half of it done. If you want to like take a look at it, it's it like just a comparison. My last the last time I did like a travel like a travel type stream, it was only 15 slides long that I had to cram in like a short while. This like just to cover the maybe because I'm a little bit crazy and I just do that. I I went all the way to 30 slides just to get as much images as I could in here. Anyways, so um I will be doing a part 2 where I like cover this in full. Where I cover like all of this in full because this needs like I like I'm but I want to talk about it now. It's been great. I've been um starting off, I guess this will be like a halfway preview of the stuff that I did. Like besides my previous travel stream, this was like the way I put stuff together is largely inspired. Like I talked about it last stream. It's largely like a few streams ago. It is largely inspired by the Lucky 30 Cape blog, which is kind of like was my inspiration for putting all this together. And although I'm doing it as a stream instead of a vlog, you got everything here. Oh shit, part of these aren't loading. Of course, it's not going to be as exhaustive. I only visited like maybe a third of the locations that appear in game, but I guess it works. It works. Again, repeating, this is not finished. I have a lot to throw up on here. But I did get at least I got 18 out of 30 slides done, which is I guess hopefully a start. And I'm going to be pulling up bits and pieces. I know this is going to like I started at 5. This is going to be probably a short stream as a result, only an hour at best. But I do want to make the most of this. So I mean, to go in, I will. There are other locations that I visited that were, well, of course, not within the game itself, and also for privacy reasons, like the hotel where I stayed. I'm probably not going to bring that up. But the rest. I am more than happy to share. This is and probably just get this all out because if you've been following my Twitter for a while, I have been shit posting quite a bit for about the everything I've done, and this is probably like my favorite real life. Like it's a 3D short. It is a 3D short that I put on.
Smell that air. Couldn't you just drink? Who won the lottery? I did. Smell that air. Couldn't you just drink it like booze? Who won the?
I didn't get the line delivery fully there, but I am proud of bro to New York. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, terrible artists. And remind me to like ping you later for the stream idea that I had for you. But yeah, I did in fact have fun, and yes, it is using Courier Prime as a font because fuck you. But this like visiting Good Springs is just like it was like almost a dream come true. Hold on, let me hope that okay, it's good. It like seeing this was wild. I didn't get to talk to anyone because like I guess because the Pioneer Saloon didn't have any customers at the time. It is unironically in the middle of nowhere. It is very harsh terrain. Walking around outside, it is. This is technically from this is technically the side of Benny Hill, which is Stream ID, AK bro. Finish show me his brand new F350. Shut up. Yeah, you have the NCRCF and you have Gene skydiving over here. We didn't go in. A lot of these places I didn't go in. This is fucking Black Mountain. This is unironically Black Mountain. This is unironically Quarry Junction. There are no death claws there. This is the side of Good Springs. If you're gonna go there and you're gonna walk around, unironically bring hiking shoes and probably hiking equipment. I went there in sneakers and a fucking powder ganger cosplay, of all things. So, go out there, go out there if you do not have a motor vehicle like a dirt bike or a dune buggy when going out here, you need a horse, and the horse will hate you. So be wise about that. Some of the mountain is brown, not black. It's called Black Mountain in the game. There's a bunch of fucking super mutants on there with a pre-war U.S. Air Force comms array and shit. I'm half of this is like my excuse to spurg out about the game. One of the things I noticed almost immediately is upon landing, it is extremely cold. It is extremely cold in the desert in this time of year. In this time of year, it is wild cold. I expected because I'm from Florida, I am used to wet heat. I am used to humidity. I am used to it being 1,000 degrees, and sweating like crazy. Here, the desert is fucking cold. It is absolutely fucking cold. The times when it gets around the hottest is around noon, where it does legit get hot. But around that time, it's still very dry. It's still very dusty. You walk long enough along the trail, you will start spitting up dust and rocks in your mouth that you didn't know was there. And it was. And yeah, this is the but yeah, about the locations proper, Good Springs and Pioneer Saloon. It is straight up in the middle of nowhere. You have to travel west for off the Interstate 15 for maybe. I think it was 5 or 10 miles, but it feels like forever when you're in the middle of nowhere. And you go in the saloon. There's a Fallout shrine, which I showed here. It has some damn good food. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put up a food slide at some point. Add a food slide into the presentation because again, this is not finished. I had a mushroom and Swiss burger. I just loved it. Oh shit. Let me speed that up. Anyway. Yeah, you go out here, you have this Pioneer Saloon, yeah, and you have this little and you have Not Easy Pete over here. You have Jean, Prim, Nipton, Pioneer Saloon, Hoover Dam, and the New Vegas Strip. Yeah, that's all. It was all nice. I did sign my name into this. There's a logbook for New Vegas fans visiting. I did sign my fucking channel name. So if you find there, I did put my name in there. And you have all this. You have someone left their Legion goggles and Ranger helmet in there. And one of the funny things I noticed was, I didn't meet Old Man Liver, but apparently he has a fucking Fallout, burlesque planned for New Vegas Day, which is coming up on the 16th, which is 2 days. Saturday and Sunday, I wasn't there for it. I came very close to seeing it, because it's within the same week that I was there. 16th and 17th is New Vegas Day, so to check that out. Unfortunately, there weren't many people. I feel like it's only bikers and outdoorsmen who visit the Pioneer Saloon at that time. Maybe I got a few other New Vegas fans there, but we didn't talk. I didn't like identify or know them. And so that's nice. You have Corey Jung and like these little bits of sightseeing. And this was on another day that I went out. You have the long 15. You have Ulysses calls it the long 15. It is Interstate 15 between California and Nevada. You have the California border on yeah, it's a stupid state and I hate it, but like if it out here outside the rest of civilization, it is thankfully tolerable because you don't get to speak to anyone. Um my dad took the wrong turn. Like my dad and I were driving and just like scoping out the place. This was on our way to Prim and Nipton, and cars and truck scales. You have the Mojave Outpost, which is over here. There are no ranger statues, of course, but you do drive in, and it's like, and unfortunately, we did this is within California. We did go farther into California than we would have liked, and we had to find a U-turn to get the hell out of there. And going so Prim, the game lied to you. They moved the Bonnie and Clyde exhibit to Buffalo Bills. Yeah, see, I forgot to put that in. I think it was Dutch Schultz, which is a New York gangster, that they had a another part of the exhibit in. Don't go to Whiskey Pete's. Do not. Does the Mojave Outpost actually exist? Yes and no. Yes, in that like you have a California like truck stop and way station that basically is the Mojave Outpost, and then you go in. You have this whole like junction area that does exist. um, but yeah, on to Prim. Do not go to Whiskey Pete's. It is a scam. Do not fucking go to Whiskey Pete's. Like, this is Whiskey Pete's with the castle, the LARP castle and all that. Do not go to Whiskey Pete's. It is a shithole. No one is there. Not even there are like 5 customers within the entire hotel. Do not go there. It is a shithole. Buffalo Bills is fun. It is cheap and tacky. It's really fun to be in. My dad said it's like an Old West Disney or something like that. And like, if Epcot had the Old West, it would be Buffalo Bills, except like really cheap. They you have there's the you have the yeah there's the Bonnie and Clyde outpost, the Bonnie and Clyde exhibit. This is Buffalo Bills. This is Whiskey Pete's, and Helios One. I did not visit the real Helio. I did not visit the real Helios One. Helios One is real in the game. It is real. It is real within the context of the game. But this is apparently with like the cooling towers and everything. This is more accurate to what is depicted with the various towers, and it is actually on the border between California and Nevada. I think it supplies power to both states. This is okay. This is Nipton in Hotel California, hyper in the middle of nowhere. You drive out for fucking miles. You literally you drive out for fucking miles, like right on the border between California and Nevada. Apparently this is like, I was looking for a welcome to Nevada sign. I couldn't find it. There's not there is like, I joke about there's no lottery, there is no town hall. The football team.
The lottery! I did! Who won the lottery?
I'm very proud of the short.
Smell that air. Couldn't you just drink it like booze? Who won the lottery?
Yeah, it was okay. I was using that as a template for earlier. This is the football team. I'm not familiar. Nipton. It does have a general store. It doesn't have a black guy that curses you out for not giving him morphine to overdose on. There are 3 old Filipino women. For some reason, they were not related to us. I might be Filipino. I did not know them. We were the only visitors to Nipton. And like, even like the townsfolk, there's only one guy in a motorcycle shop, in a motorcycle repair shop. Nothing else. There was one cop in a Crown Victoria on the other side of the town that just like periodically watches people going in and out because you're on an active highway. There is no one here. There is straight up no one fucking here. And I think it's funny and it's eerie and it's a ghost town of its own, because of, instead of like all the town residents being crucified, and like strung up on the sides of the town, there just isn't people. There just isn't people. Unironically, this is one of the few locations in the like where in Fallout New Vegas, it is large. Like the real life place is in fact smaller than what is depicted in game. It is way smaller. There is no one fucking here. And I think that's nice because you got to explore the town in peace. There isn't much there. You have the crashed highwayman. Novak does not exist, but the crashed highwayman does. It is here. This is in fact the chosen one's car. I'm joking. This was like there's a sign. There's a bunch of this is a Lincoln Continental 1959, I think. It's a Lincoln Continental sedan from 1959. That's my guess. I think that's what it was the last time. It's an art car. Like it's not operable. Both the tires are fucked up. But I love the look of the car, and it certainly fits the what I was looking for. So that's a nice treat that I got. And there is okay. To preface this, one of the things that, like, I guess not exactly Fallout related that I went to see was the Eagles. This is Hotel California. This isn't the Hotel California designed in the song, well, Hotel California, but it's the closest one we got. We did see the band the Eagles when we were in Vegas, which was fun, and I relished the fact that we were going to Nipton, where there was in fact Hotel California. That was the name of Nipton Hotel. It was closed. I wasn't able to go inside or anything. In the game, you go in here, there's like a bunch of NCR troopers that were shot up by the Legion and didn't bother to burn the bodies or crucify them. They just left them there. And you have that. So, and to preface this, a lot of this, besides the Fallout LARP, was the song Hotel California. And if you're blasting Hotel Cal, like, you drive out in the middle of fucking nowhere, Mojave Wasteland, it is an Apple screensaver. You go to, like, if you've seen it, like, this is a screensaver tier, the stuff that I've seen. When we drove back to Prim,
TV shows
oh
on
shit.
YouTube. Get Max.
Shut up. Get that out of the way. Anyways. I dropped something. Anyways. So we've got, I think I'll, like, because it isn't quite the song to have the mood. Did you see any trains? I did see 2 trains. I saw a couple. I think it was a Union Pacific near Nipton. On the way to Nipton, I saw this like huge ass cargo train. It looks like it was going directly south. And I think there is a rail line in the game that like corresponds to the real life rail line. There's this massive cargo train. I couldn't tell what it was carrying. It was a freight train. I think it was all dry goods or dry bulk goods. Some kind, traveling south, and it was going there. And then earlier when I was going to Hoover Dam, we're going to Hoover Dam, I saw 2 Union Pacific locomotives. One was a lone locomotive on its own, like it wasn't going any, like it was going slow. I couldn't tell where it was going. I think it was going back the opposite way we were, which is west. So you had a Union Pacific locomotive going west, and then I think I saw a Union Pacific Heritage Railway thing. I think I got a few pictures. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to work those into the slides. I'm not sure if I'm gonna work those into the slide. Containers? No, not containers. It was I think like it looked like coal cars. What do you call them? It was like a dry bulk cars where you dump a whole lot of something in. You dump a whole lot of like grain or coal or salt or whatever, like ore cars. Maybe it could have been ore cars. One of my friends said it might have been ferromex, which I guess would be mining or like ore. So those were the trains that I saw, and I think there was like a Union like, for my guess, they were all Union Pacific, no Amtrak or anything like that. Although, like, I'm not familiar with train lines. Yeah, hopper cars, a lot of hopper cars, and this like really in this long ass thing that's one of this long ass train that must have stretched for miles, and there was I think two locomotives on the end on like pushers from the end that were backing it all up, but it was still pretty slow. Anyways, so I'm gonna look at the other sections for now. This is the Las Vegas itself, Camp McCarran, which is Harry Reid International Airport, and yes, there are in fact slot machines everywhere, just like in game, that you cannot use or like we didn't have time to use them. It's cool to stay in. I guess it's like it's really nice if you're an overnight traveler and you can't afford a hotel. You're just gonna stay in the airport. We weren't there for very long. I think there are lounge seats where you can like prepare like for wait for your flight, and it is far bigger than in the game, of course. I did in fact take Spirit on the way there. Ferromex, the Mexican company, yeah, one of my friends said it might have been going to Ferromex and crossing the border. But something I did want to talk about is the Mojave Way, like the Mojave Desert. Unironically, driving out there, I am used to a land of woodlands. I am used to being in the suburbs where there's a building every 5 meters. I'm used to being in agricultural areas where there's like some kind of um yeah, there's some kind of organized fields and there's industrial sections everywhere. This is new to me. I'm used to swamps and forests and like traveling those where you have a really poor line of sight and like where your line of sight doesn't go past like 5 feet until you see a tree line. Seeing this area with like where there aren't any trees was a sight to behold. It is beautiful, it is haunting. There is nothing there. It is torturous and it is beautiful. I loved every second being out there, seeing the whole lot of nothing. Seeing the whole lot of nothing out there, which was like you see here, it was golden hour. It was golden hour when we were driving back to Prim. It was prime. It was absolute prime. You see this. This is golden hour when this like just after sunset. This was on our way to Nipton, and you could see the line, just that ribbon of asphalt just stretching out. We were driving back from Prim. It was already nighttime. There's enough light pollution from Las Vegas that where the stars do not show up, it is a desert. So like all of these clouds had since cleared up when we were driving back. There was nothing. There was like it was a blank sky. It was a blank, inky gray slate gray sky. The only light is the light of the moon and the taillights of the cars in front of you. It is esoteric. It is beautiful. I can fully understand why people do drugs while driving on the Long 15 on the way to Vegas. I fucking do not blame them. It is beautiful. It is beautiful beyond words. I don't know how I can stress this enough. Like, if the only thing you're willing to spend on when going to Vegas is gas, please, please do this. Do this with a friend. Do this with family. Do this with your friends. Do this with your dad. I did it with my dad. Do this alone. And of course, drive responsibly. You can if you're the passenger, feel free to fucking get high, because it is a beautiful blank template to go on. You are driving along. There is nothing for miles. You see the lights of Prim, and then you pass by Prim. You see the lights of Las Vegas. When it comes to nighttime, the stars, which are in reality the bottom of the bottom of the stars are below the horizon, and they aren't stars. They're the what you're seeing there is what you're seeing there is in fact the lights of Las Vegas, and it's so beautiful. It's haunting beyond words. I fully understand why aliens are the ones.
Your
Oh
favorite
shit.
TV shows are on
Shut up.
YouTube. Enjoy them.
Shut up. It is like you're driving along. It like again, it is. We did it in a shitty Chevy. I do it in a convertible. Do it in, like blast the Eagles. Don't even blast Fallout music. Blast the Eagles, specifically Hotel California. Like right when you hit Vegas. Right when you hit Vegas. I have a tweet about that. Hold on. I have a tweet about this. Where is that? This is from other some other stuff that I did. Um, yeah, on a dark desert highway. I wasn't gonna build. I wasn't gonna do full, like I want to do like a tradition of doing karaoke at the start of stream, like one song maybe. But I didn't want to. I couldn't come up with anything at the moment. But like next stream, I will sing fucking Eagles for y'all. Like this is like it's the Sea Hotel California and like everything here. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Um you had this and like this is probably like I didn't expect it to be a highlight. I wanted to do this for a while. I didn't expect it to be a highlight, but driving like with only a few people on a desert highway. It's like it's fully dark right after sunset. You see a highway in the distance. It's going to someplace you don't know exists. You're seeing cars. You don't know if they're real. You don't know if they're ghosts. You don't know if you're real. It is beautiful. Hotel California, shut up. Anyways, so this is the hold on. Let me put I gotta put borders on this thing. I gotta put borders on this thing. Hold on. Yeah, I'm editing it as we go along. I will like maybe that's part of the stream. I'm gonna edit this as we go along and like see what we can get done. It's already 5:37, but I wanted to get this out anyway. The next stream will be Monday. I don't want it to be so long where it's like I don't want to be so long where it's like I've lost the magic, but it's what this is what I could come up with within that space of time. Fallout fan visits Las Vegas, Prospector Saloon. You have Quarry Junction. I'm gonna edit that to Quarry Junction and Black Mountain. Where's that? Dutch Schultz. Anyways, so the Las Vegas Strip. This is it. Like this is the polar opposite of everything demonstrated within the desert. It is beautiful on its own. It is a genuine experience. Like okay, if you tell someone like if those weird urbanists from fucking Twitter that like if you presented them with the pure facts that Las Vegas is in fact it is in fact a 15-minute walkable city, just fully sustainable, they will try and stab you and you will shoot them back. But it is true. Las Vegas is probably the most beautiful walkable city I've ever seen. You have all these pedestrian bridges where it's like if this was in the game, you'd put fucking Securitrons on them and they'd be watching over the crowd. There are escalators everywhere. You walk along the streets, you see everything. I don't know what happened to the to this photo here. Yeah, I think this is the Cosmopolitan. We visited yeah, it is a genuine experience. It is a city for walking, it is a city for sightseeing. Fake everything but is tacky like you see fake New York, you see fake Venice, you see fake Rome. You see fake Paris, and it's all great. Let them have fun. It is very fun. It is very fun to behold. You have this is the Paris casino. This is I think the Bellagio. This is the Bellagio. This is the Horseshoe Casino. And then our first night was Caesar's Palace. Gordon Ramsay has a restaurant there, and I didn't go to it. I did gamble. Gambling is hard when you're too awkward to tell the dealer to cash out. Okay. So after we ate dinner, this was on our first night there. Um, we went there. We went there. There are fun statues everywhere. Cool shows I hear. There was like this circus show called Absinthe, which I didn't go to. Cool shows I hear the size of a large mall. It is massive. Like especially the high like the 5 star like at least the 4 star casinos around Vegas. You are not prepared for how like massive they are. The properties are insane. It is like you go to a mall, like you go to your local mall. It is like the floor space is probably that big, and then it's still vertical because you have the rooms and everything, and you have the amenities. It is great. This is like these are the kinds of hotels that I love and that I love to visit because it's so big. Like in any other town, in any other city, you would just go there and you would just sit down. You that would be your entire attraction. Cool shows at your size of a large mall. I did go to gamble. I did slots, the origin of which was the origin of this particular short. Um,
Oh, dang it.
yeah,
Oh,
I did the
dang it.
thing.
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it.
Anyway, that's enough of that. So we did go here, and it is easy to pick up on. They like there. I made a major fuss around the blackjack tables. Oh shit! Let me turn that off, because like I still barely look like I'm old enough to drink. So like I had to show my ID whenever I had to gamble, whenever like I was presented to a dealer. So I went to the blackjack table and I went there. I started betting 25. You have like the minimum bet is 25. It's not like in the game where you can cheese your way up by like progressively gambling. And if you're not lucky in real life, if you're not like you can't cheat, you can't abuse luck stat. And blackjack is in fact hard. There is an ebb and flow to it, where you sometimes the dealer is winning, sometimes you are winning. I should have pulled out when I was winning, but I was too like the dealer was this Chinese lady who like couldn't understand when I wanted to leave. And so I decided to keep playing anyway because why the fuck not? Oh, that ended. Oh, what happened? Um, oh, it's the Fallout Shelter music. But anyway, so that was that. If you can't stand tobacco, don't go here. But I can, and I'm fine with it. There's fun statues everywhere. There's cool shows. A lot of the stuff that isn't mentioned, but like I feel like don't the people don't acknowledge as much is that Vegas's main draw is the theater. Is the it's not the gambling. It like although there was like plenty of gamblers, they're all old people. They're all fucking elderly geezers. Bro, bro's a slaughter. Bro lost all of his money. I did lose all my money. There is nothing in my wallet. I went in with like 25. I got a loan from my dad for like an extra $40 and I lost it all on this night. Um I'm gonna save it until maybe second stream on like doing this in full as to what happened to the rest of my money. But yeah, the tops, which is the Venetian, this was one of our second nights. Largest hotel in Las Vegas. It has an entire like fucking road running through it. It is great. I don't have enough pictures to like or slides to cover it. It is genuinely very luxurious, but I didn't stay for long. This is a place where like if you're traveling alone, like if you're traveling alone. I did it with my parents. I would gladly recommend Caesar's Palace, the top like and Caesar's Palace and the Venetian to stay in because it is great. It is like all the restaurants were great. The only problem was we had a reservation for our restaurant, but we couldn't even get in because it was so packed. and you had like hour wait times. You had fucking hour wait times all along. Generally very luxurious. We didn't stay for very long, and I did print out like these bits of stuff from our fucking printer. And like make little postcards of the screenshots from the game. I had more ambition to like include more screenshots from the game in this presentation, but that fell through because I was stuck working on it until today. Honestly, it looks like I'm gonna end early because like I had ambitions of like pulling out. Hold on, let me pull out the rest of the what other photos do I have? I wonder. Is this gonna show up on stream? Yeah, I did lose all my money. Hold on. Camera imports. Um hold on. Pictures, saved pictures, and Fallout Shrine. Bison like thankfully all that is okay. Arizona Spillway. Oh, I still gotta upload a lot. There's not everything that I can get on here at the moment. I do want to cover the rest of my trip, but you know, for now we're gonna look at a lot of the stuff that I put up on here. Um, this was in fact the powder ganger. Like this was supposed to be a fucking powder ganger cosplay that I wore. This is a fucking Benny cosplay that I wore. Yes, I was unironically cosplaying outfits from the games when I was there. This is Benny's outfit. Hold on. This is what I was fucking wearing. I the autism took over, and it just happened. It just went that way. This is that. This is this is this, and this is and this is and this is this. Well, it's boxcars. It's boxcars. You have that. This is what I was fucking wearing. Ring a ding, baby. Hello. Hey, Foxtrot. Nice to see you. Unfortunately, I like this is gonna be part one because I have not finished. I have not fully finished my presentation for what I want to show y'all. The Lucky 38, the strat, but I will talk about it. You know what? For the sake of it, like I am proud of this post. Scout spread east, seeking territory and wealth into the dry. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River, as per the opening. It was great to see this. It was like it was talking about the strat. Oh man, the strat. The strat, like you go up the tower and you have like the Space Needle. It is taller than the Space Needle. The Space Needle has a larger like place on top. Where is that? The strat. Mr. House do got a based apartment. I could genuinely spend a night there if they'd let me. You get helicopters like doing like nightly tours of Las Vegas, buzzing the strat, and like it's so cool that you could see the helicopters from eye to eye level. And I got drunk as shit there, and I wish they had better food. They have ice cream. They have fucking great ice cream. They have like cookies and shit. They have like desserts and they have drinks. I got drunk on peach whiskey again. This is my second peach whiskey incident. And I got drunk as fuck and I couldn't like write for the I couldn't do shit for the rest of the night. It needs better food. And Hoover Dam like Hoover, it is majestic from above, as you can see here. Um, the Memorial Bridge doesn't go anywhere. This is like I was on the Memorial Bridge, which was constructed as both an observation deck for yes, the Lucky 38 does exist. The Lucky 38 does exist. This picture was taken from the IRL Lucky 38, aka the Strat. It is beautiful. It is beautiful up here. It is probably one of my favorite, like some of my more favorite pictures, because you could like from the desert you could see the horizon. Like the stars are below the horizon. This is also a case of the stars are below the horizon. It is beautiful. It is a sight to behold. You have the Lucky 38 here. I mean, you have the Hoover Dam here, taken from the Memorial Bridge, which doesn't exist in the game, because it was built after. I think it was built in 2009. I think they were still building it at the time. Yeah, you have Lake Mead here, and it is great. It is wonderful. And to explain what happened, I guess you know what I'm gonna cover what happened to the rest of my money. Half of it was spent on gambling, and the half of it was. It's very loud. It is like a perpetual rave there. You have like this giant electronic screen above you that's like doing a light show. There's a lot of street shows. You get like you get people doing magic shows. You get people doing acrobatics and stunts. It's like Times Square. It's like Times Square, but with more strippers. You have people in gorilla outfits dancing with the crowd. You have people doing magic shows. You have people doing like circus acts. You have like performers doing fan dances and everything. The difference between here and Times Square is you get a lot of strippers in here. Taking pictures with tourists, including me, and I will not show that photo because I'm kind of ashamed of it. Not just because it's me taking a picture with strippers outside of like when my parents weren't looking. It's also because I look kind of fat in that photo because I don't know. I was not comfortable in that photo. Did I get scammed? Yes, because they weren't the troopers I wanted to take a photo with. I will not show that photo. But yeah, the Silver Rush and the Atomic Wrangler. The Silver Rush does exist in real life, so does the Atomic Wrangler. The Silver Rush is the Golden Nugget, and the Atomic Wrangler is the Atomic Wrangler is the Pioneer Club, which is where you meet Vic. Vegas Vic, who is the inspiration for Victor from New Vegas. Hold on, did my thing stop? Went to Times Square a bit back with a friend and I felt like I was dying inside. Oh, shut up. Hold on. I've been to Times Square as well. It's not bad. It's not like awful. It's not like awful. But like it's better if you're extroverted and you're there to party. If you're like there to party and shit. If you're there to get drunk, there's plenty of street food. There's plenty of like side restaurants. There's open casino. Like there's a lot of casinos that aren't hotels or like really like. And the big part about Fremont Street is that it was the original Las Vegas Strip before the actual Las Vegas Strip got built. It is the site of the Golden Nugget and everything. Yeah, so you have a lot of old casinos there blended in with new shit. There's a road that runs through it. There's a lot of bars that you can visit. There's like souvenir stores. And again, I think the main draw for a lot of people was hanging out with the fucking strippers, unironically. I do Gun Runners, Battlefield Vegas. I will show bits of that. Oh yeah, this is me meeting Mr. House. And this is me at the real Lucky 38. And I met Mr. House, guys. I met Mr. House and I gave him the platinum chip. This is Boulder City. I did not stop in Boulder City. It is a relatively modern city, which is nice to visit. It's nice to like probably nice to visit. I didn't stop. I just drove through it. There is no monument, of course, because it's like it's that only exists in the game. This is also one of my more favorite photos because it's replicating the looking east thing at the start of the game, where like, and I was in Good Springs for that. I was in Good Springs for that. Um, I think this is the place. No, open your weather station. I'm coming in. This was Caesar's Palace. This is that, and then Kingman. This is my beloved, the M16A1. This was at Gunrunners, aka this is at Gunrunners, aka Battlefield Vegas. Okay, one of my like to rant. One of my big gripes about Battlefield Vegas was that 90% of their customer clientele are foreigners who have never seen a gun before in real life, and like, ooh, go to America, I shoot gun. Like, it's all like, I remember from Martin Cena Pants's video where it's like they're Australians who don't have access to real guns, but like most of the families that I saw were Chinese and Indians, well, probably from out of town, or like Californians who have also like live in a ban restricted state where they can't get real guns. And then this is the like, it was fun. I have the people who know me on Discord. This is my wife. This is my lover. I wish I could see her every day, and I very enjoyed shooting her. Oh god, I hate it there. I did hit it in Fremont Street. It's fun for like I did like I was having fun, but like there was one of those moments. I had one of those moments where like the fucking Mr. Krabs where he's having a seizure, and like where everything's vibrating around him and you feel lost in the crowd, and you like that is what Fremont Street is like. I did enjoy it. I just couldn't talk to anyone, and I like, and funny enough, I only saw like the King School of Impersonation. There is no Elvis School of Impersonation. There is this place called Queen, like the Queen Casino, which is what the King's Hotel, the King's School of Impersonation came from. You only saw one king. I only saw one Elvis impersonator. It was not, in fact, a real Elvis impersonator. It was like a cosplayer. It was a cosplayer, like a woman in a cosplayer with like a woman cosplayer with a photographer of her own taking pictures. But yeah, Battlefield Vegas. I wish they didn't baby people, especially if like they demonstrated they knew themselves around a firearm. They wouldn't baby them. They just prevent them from doing stupid shit. Like they'd give them the guns, load them up. Like instead of loading the mag in for you, and like I wish they'd let you. But the guns I shot was the M16A1, the MP40, which was like meant to represent the 9mm submachine gun in the game. It's a grease gun in the game, and I wish it was something else. But it feels like a for being such a like for it's an early double stack pistol, but maybe it's because I'm used to big pistols at this point. It was relatively light. Maybe it was an Inglis with the aluminum alloy frame. I'm not sure. Shooting it was a dream. It is in competition for the Beretta for like one of the smoothest pistols I've shot. And you like the only thing was like the safety felt a little bit intrusive because it was too close to my hand, but I guess it was easy to actuate. Um, Magazine was crisp, shooting was crisp, everything was crisp. And like I think the fact that it's single action only helps a lot. It's not like it's not like a 1911 where the trigger is so light you could like breathe on it and it would go back, which is a benefit for both. What will you do? What will you replace the 9mm SMG with? Um, I like the grease gun and I like the MP40, and like if you're like Foxtrot, you know me, is like you like so like both of those have appeared, but like within the game, like in the base game, that like what I would replace the 9mm SMG with is probably the either the Madsen M50 submachine gun or the Smith and Wesson M76, which is like it has that grease gun aesthetic, but it is actually a 9mm. You don't get drums, but you do get like really long mags, and you get the overall aesthetic, like same like metal gun aesthetic that you get from Fallout. This is what I would replace the 9mm SMG with, in my opinion, and it fits the aesthetic pretty well. They're smooth shooters, so like it would be nice. But this was Arizona Spillway. which is this is Arizona Spillway, which is apparently this has only been used once. This is an overflow for Lake Mead. If Lake Mead floods, then the water level rises up and it goes into here. Apparently, like according to the plaque, it could support like a multiple Niagara Falls. It could support multiple Niagara Falls. It's like it's only been used once during Reagan when when Lake Mead and the Colorado River had floods, and like and you have to wonder where the fuck did all the water go? Where did all the water go? Yeah, you're wondering where the fuck did all the water go? And this is the Arizona. Welcome to Arizona. I'm in the Legion's borders, Edward. What are you gonna do about it? That was fun. Again, I just like this was at the Strat observation tower. This is me offering my services to Mr. House. I'm very proud of this photo. I'm glad these screens exist. And you have this. It's fun. It was a great experience. I loved it. I will be doing a full presentation for next stream, which is gonna be Monday. And I think I'm gonna end off pretty quickly here because I know I only stream for maybe 50 minutes. Maybe I'll push it to the hour. I'll push it to the hour because I need to, like I haven't had lunch yet and it's already pretty late. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you Foxtrot and thank you Terrible Artist for coming in. I promise to have a full presentation for next time and have everything going on. Have everything going on. I'm gonna end off on my yeah. This is my this is my rush order to Forlorn Hope. You have the Browning High Power, and you have you have the service rifle. You have the 9mm pistol and the service rifle. Skibbity toilet. Shut up. And cheers. Yeah. Speaking of cheers, up on here. Where is that? Up here, I had a peach whiskey cocktail, which was peaches and cream soda, peach whiskey, and I think peach liqueur. Tequila, peach whiskey, and cream soda. That like I love drinking it, and it got me wasted fucking quick. I was like, you have to wait to get drunk in some cases. In here with like the stuff that they served over there, maybe it was like I showed my ID. They said like, "Have fun, kid." I took it back to my table. I ate it with my sandwich, and I instantly got fucking drunk. It was wild. I guess that was to drown my sorrows because I I visited Fremont Street earlier and blew my money posing with fucking strippers that I didn't want to pose with anyway, but I wanted to have fun. So that was that. And this is also the view from the Strat. Honestly, the Strat is like not just because I met Mr. House, but is unironically probably one of my favorite bits of visiting the Las Vegas Strip because I could stay there. I could stay up there for like I could stay up there the whole night. And there's attractions if you're a thrill seeker. There's like bungee jumping. There's like a miniature roller coaster up there. There's like that thing where it like launches you high up in the air. Where it launches you so high up in the air, and like you come down. It's not the highest tower in the U.S., but it is the highest tower on the West Coast. As far as I'm aware, it is the tallest building on the west coast of the United States. Freedom Tower, in the New World Trade Center in New York is taller, but it's only like it. They're both 1,000, like in excess of 1,000 feet. Rip them out, yeah. And going up there was a highlight. I could stay up there. I could stay up there. And like what I treated as like the like Mr. House's penthouse was a dream to go up, and it was great. What they don't mention and like what isn't covered in the game is that like only the observation tower is shown. There is a massive hotel attached to it. It's a 4-star hotel, but it did look like it has a lot of highlights with like a lot of food, There's a theater show called like, and I think a lot like again one of the things that isn't covered enough with Vegas in popular culture, I guess, within my sphere of Fallout New Vegas, is a lot of show like you only get the shows at the tops, but the rest, the shows like you have a lot of. Oh shit! Let me get turn that off. Shut up.
If you want.
There's a lot of shows. One of like and like almost all of them are like burlesque shows, with the exception of Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil and Awakening are traditional circus shows and magic shows. There's a lot of and one of the highlights is I went to see the Eagles, which was a rock band, boomer rock band. I love being there at the Sphere. I went to the Funny Sphere, and that like besides Fallout, the Eagles basically provided my soundtrack for the rest of the trip because I loved hearing their songs. Witchy Woman was stuck in my head for a while. I'm not gonna air one of their perform. I'm not gonna show the video of like their performances because I don't want to get copyright struck by fucking Don Henley. But if you're into music, if you're into rock music, like please go see the Eagles at the Sphere. The Sphere has really shitty seating. I thought it would be better like stadium seating, but it wasn't good. But like seeing the music, hearing the music was better than the visuals of the Sphere, in my opinion. Maybe it's because I really like the Eagles as a band, but I had fun. I had really good fun. Anyways, thank you for everyone who came in, everyone for watching. I will be I will be signing off in maybe a few minutes. And I promise to have a full presentation for you next time. And I'll leave you off with fucking Benny's suit and my powder ganger outfit. For those who know, I was more a bit I was a bit more shameless when picking what I did.
Oh, dang it.
Anyways, I'll see you guys. Thank you for coming.
Oh, dang it.